What is going on? It is me again. I know you can't believe it. It's Lefty on Bull Shoals Lake. And that guy right there, Leevon, my faithful sidekick. Leevon, are you going to say hello? Not feeling very talkative? Want to chew on a stick, Leevon? Anyway, if you're new to the channel, my name's Derek Martin. My friends call me Lefty. I'm a 44-year survivor of cancer and an amputee of the left arm. Live on a half-acre homestead surrounded by Corps of Engineers property on Bull Shoals Lake, just outside of Branson, Missouri, in the country, in Taney County. It's our little slice of heaven down here. We've been here since 2013. And we haven't really made a video in a while. We got off to a good start when we got this channel up and running at the beginning of the year. And Leevon hurt himself. So Leevon's got hip issues. It's common with healers, hip dysplasia. I'm not sure if that's what's coming on with him, but I can tell you that he's had an issue with each side back hip. And it's been just from real, it's not been from extreme play or anything, you know, just running and just a normal jump or something and come down the wrong way. The first time was a year ago, and then about a month and a half ago, he injured the other back hip. So last month, we've just been spending around the homestead being extremely chill. When Leevon, well, like all healers, when Leevon's feeling good, he's extremely active. So it's hard when they injure themselves to keep them down, man. I mean, it's really, really hard. I had to dedicate pretty much 24/7 to Leevon while we were getting him nursed back to health. I'd actually tried to go work a little part-time job. I've been on disability since 2010, not for having one arm, but for having one blowed out arm. I actually had cancer back in 1982 at the age of 8. So this year in February was 44 years since my amputation. The one arm I have is shot. So anyway, went on disability in 2010. Occasionally I try and supplement the income with a little bit of here side work, you know what I mean? I was actually going back on the books this time to work part-time alongside my disability income. It just didn't work out. It was too rough on me. There was just things about the job that unfortunately just did not work out the way I'd hoped they were. So put us a little bit behind on things. We had revamped our finance plan for the homestead to include that little bit of income. So we had to go back and redo all of our plans. Which I did Friday, and it looks like we should be good until the 1st of December as far as the runnings of the homestead go. When you're on disability, man, you know, it's tight. It's tight, and if you don't have a side gig or some other income or somebody living with you to help you out on the bills, you know, I'm paying a mortgage on this place, you know. Thankfully, don't have a whole lot left, but there's still a few years for me to deal with. And yeah, so we just got to buckle down and get through it. Nothing that can't be overcame or dealt with. It's all going to work out, man. You know, my main focus is just keeping Leevon healthy and just taking it day by day. But I'm fitting to do a little bit more yard work here on the homestead. I'm going to go over here and do a little weed eating and what have you. The weed eater is not really the one-handed guy's friend, but I'll show you what I got to help me out a little bit. Let me start off by saying that I apologize for the poor audio. I do have a microphone coming and a new tripod. I had a tripod that was working out pretty well for me and broke it. So we have both those coming in this week. That's going to make the video making a little bit easier. But as far as the yard work I'm doing today on the homestead, we're doing some weed eating. A lot of this the back side of the property here, the backyard and the extra wooded lot we have is really gravelly. We are basically just a smidge, just a little bit above lake level down here, and this was all underwater at some point, I'm sure. The White River is this body of water that they dammed up and turned into Bull Shoals Lake, Taneycomo Lake, and Table Rock Lake. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. But, so lots of gravel. Mowing, I do mow with the riding mower, more out front of the property than in the back. In the back, this thing right here has came in extremely handy. I started off with a Weed Eater brand Featherlight gas weed eater, and when I started having pinched nerve issues in my neck, I did away with all the pull starts on everything, man, and went electric as much as I could. This is the Works. This is their this is one of their first models of this particular weed eater that they came out with. It's got the 20-volt lithium battery, and it actually comes with detachable wheels that go onto the bottom of it, which in turn makes it like a little push weed eater, like a little, you know, or like a little push mower kind of thing. What I found right off the bat is the wheels are okay, but the locking mechanism down here at the knuckle that locks the angle just doesn't work hardly at all. I tried to jerry rig it, and it just wasn't the greatest design. They have since came out with new models of this weed eater that I think are a lot better by the reviews and by the looks of them. But this still gets the job done. And for me, it's so nice and lightweight that, you know, I mean, it's extremely lightweight. So while my shoulder and arm are wore out, I can still manage to do this right here, no problem. And it allows me to do a lot of the weed eating here on the property. And I'm just going to do a little bit here around the garden boxes and what have you. I'm not real sure if the camera's going to pick up too much. It's kind of hard without my good tripod, but I'm going to do a little yard work here, and I'll talk to you guys here in a few minutes. By the way, Leevon does not like any yard equipment, mowers, tractors, weed eaters. He tries to attack them all. So please forgive me if I gotta holler at this little knucklehead to get away from it. I surely don't want him to catch a weed eater string to the mouth. Back. I don't know if you all can hear that thing running, but that little 20-volt battery on there, when them batteries are charged up, this little weed eater cuts really good. It is extendable. You can extend it out. It's got a little flip up handle, you know, stuff like that. But it has done the trick for the one-handed guy. So I will continue to use it until it dies, and I'll probably get me another one of this brand because I've had good luck with it. All right. Well, managed to get a little weed eating done. I don't know if y'all can really see any of that, but that little weed eater, for what it is, does a fine little job for the one-handed guy, for sure. Weed eating around these here boxes a little bit, clean everything up. We got our zucchinis planted over here, tomatoes planted over here, onions, and something else. I can't remember what the other thing was we planted over here. There's beets up on the hillside up there by the corner of the shop. And then there's lemon cucumbers in here. So we got a bit planted, and I got to get out here and I'll water tonight and wetting everything down. I did soak out all the seeds before I planted them. Kind of helped the germination process a little bit, and then we got a little bit more rain, so everything should be good to go. But don't want to make this a real long video. Me and Leevon's just gonna hang out and enjoy the day out here on the lake, and probably keep doing a little bit of yard work while we feel like it. Got all that weed eating cleaned up down there, and probably get the mower out to do a little of the big patches out front and what have you. Like I said, lots of gravel around here. But that's all we got. Hope you had a good weekend. We appreciate you stopping by the channel, and there's going to be more videos to come. Hopefully a little bit more exciting. We see what we can come up with. Y'all have a glorious week. Me and Leevon's out of here. Bye.